Hi, my name is Tracy Iona. I had a ruptured brain aneurysm in January of 2004. So I'm almost 20 years out. It happened suddenly in New York City while leaving a Broadway play and trying to race back for the train. I had a sudden headache, but it wasn't like a gunshot it was a bad headache, but I really thought that it was just a migraine coming on. And we were running and it was very, very cold out. So I didn't think anything about it until the next day, when the headache was still there and then I just needed to go to sleep. By 6 p.m., I was woken up after a nap by my brother, and by 9 p.m., I had a seizure and went unconscious. It was preluded by a stroke. So luckily I was with family and they called the ambulance right away. And it took the hospital about 3 hours to realize that I had a ruptured brain aneurysm. So I was kept under sedation, and it turned out that I had 3 aneurysms. And I was operated on and coiled the next evening. So I went basically almost 36 hours bleeding in the brain. So I'm left with some disabilities. I cannot use my left hand. I have lost left peripheral vision and, the usual mental fatigue and things like that. It's important to share my story because so many people aren't aware of the symptoms of a brain aneurysm rupture, and it is deadly. I'm very lucky to survive, and that people need to learn the signs and symptoms, because if I had known that this was a ruptured brain aneurysm, although it was 20 years ago and we didn't really know much about them at all, we know a lot more now, and they would have been able to realize what it was as soon as I got to the hospital. What I've learned through my brain aneurysm experience is patience with yourself and healing, and the importance of family and support, because without them, I wouldn't have made it through. And thank goodness I had a place to go after, in order to heal, in order to deal with disability and the loss of my career and lack of funds. So thank goodness that I had support. But I always say you literally have to mourn the old you, because it is a process. And we literally have changed in so many ways. It's not always for the worse, but it's different. So then you have to accept and, acknowledge the new you. I think the general population can benefit from greater awareness, just to learn the signs and symptoms, and also be accepting of people in your life who may have gone through this. They are different. They have some things now going on that never have gone on, and I don't think the general public understands that. This isn't an injury like a broken arm that will heal with a cast and then you have full function after physical therapy. Your brain is so different now, and how you perceive things and how you accept things and sensory things. So just understanding what some people are going through would definitely help them in their healing and their process. I support the Brain Aneurysm Foundation because they are a wealth of knowledge and support. They do so much to raise funds for further research and treatment, in discovery and understanding why these things happen. They are amazing people. They've done so much to help me in my support group on Long Island, and it's just important to continue to support them in their fundraising efforts.